talking about mortality is something that isn't often openly discussed in families, most families. People are worried about giving up. People are worried about religious issues, cultural issues. There are many, many reasons why these conversations might be difficult to engage in a family.
The goals of the Your Life, Your Choices workshop is to help people make informed decisions about end-of-life care, to have conversations with their family about the choices they might have to make in the future regarding their health care.
These workshops provide education to patients and families. They provide information about types of scenarios that could happen to someone, what outcomes for aggressive kinds of treatment might be should a person be in a terminal state of illness. And they actually allow the framework for the conversation to happen. So if a patient comes alone, they then have that framework and the paper forms that they can take back and kind of initiate conversation with their family members. Oftentimes, it's the family members who are uncomfortable with the conversation.
William Saroyan said, everybody has got to die, but in my case, I think there'll be an exception. And I think in a way, that's the way we get on with life. Denial is healthy, but when you come to a class like this, you're facing reality. We only die once. We don't get any practice at this. So we'll really talk about planning and thinking about dying and what we would want that to be like.
People who attend the Your Life, Your Choices classes are people who are healthy, people who are living with a chronic condition, people who have terminal illnesses, and also people who are experiencing early onset dementia or cognitive impairment.
People who are experiencing cognitive impairment or early signs of dementia have a significant window of opportunity to communicate to their loved ones, to their physicians, and to, if there is someone else, a person who would be making healthcare decisions for them, because in the process of the illness, that ability to communicate their wishes could erode or they could be less able to do that.
Advanced care planning is talking about and documenting a person's healthcare decisions if they were to have a sudden event, like a car accident, or have a life-limiting illness, and they would need to choose someone to make decisions for them if they could not make their own decisions for whatever reason. And this person should be someone who's close to them, and this person is called a healthcare agent or a durable power of attorney for healthcare.
You really need to have somebody that is your advocate. Who is that going to be? And are they going to be strong enough and assertive enough to really respect your wishes? You have rights, but you also have responsibilities about your end-of-life care.
There are a few advance directive forms, and many people don't understand the difference between these forms and how to fill them out. And so our workshop can clarify the difference between these forms and help guide folks on how to fill them out. Every person is given a booklet that has all three forms that they would need to fill out. The Durable Power of Attorney for Healthcare form, the Living Will, and a physician's order for life-sustaining treatment form, also called the POLST.
There's no certain age when you need to think about advance directives. This can be done at any age, any time. But as we age and as we develop an illness or chronic condition, it becomes more real to us. In a way, it becomes a little bit easier to think about what we might want.
If a family or a patient are interested in learning about the types of advance directives, the Your Life, Your Choices program is an excellent way to start.